Into police no ebo Afenyo Markin boso e ma ne ho into Richard Ahiagba e tam de call bathroom and on side ne buy no be remu. This is what we saw. Where did the policeman hit Afenyo Markin? Where did the police officer hit the guy? And when did he take Afenyo Markin to the restroom to go clean him up to bring him back to now come enter? Why are we lowering everything in Ghana all in the name of politics? And we the journalists who are supposed to be fair, we have to be solid, resolute, and ask these people we need to be firm. We are sitting there like foolish idiots. We all watch the same thing. You make this clown. Jimmy Wabajina TV so catcher will say Afenyo was hit on the chest and he took him to the bathroom and Afenyo was collapsing. Afenyo into Afenyo Markin has assaulted a police officer. If the IGP does not take any action on this, then you people, when you go out there, the people will come after you. They will assault you physically because we have seen on TV. We have seen a whole minority leader slap a police officer because of a politician, because the party MPP, the IGP is saying no problem.
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
We got now. You see, and the MP before a demonstration, Afenyo Markin. Somebody saying, please kindly check TV signal. It is bad. I am not the one who takes care of TV guys. I beg. They are saying my TV signal is very weak. Can you guys work on the TV? Am I okay? Somebody just send that message. Please, are you okay? Thank you very much. They are checking on the TV signal. Please, every month is $100. Try and send it to us. Now, you see a year MP before any parties in 5 echo year demonstration. 5. In the MP become a party 6 and now bear 5. Now, demonstration. The question is, demonstration no MPP debi omo kan mo say abo oso na ne wonam so abo oso na ne nam do so omo be demonstration e bi nsi Ghana da demonstration a mammoth you can say bibi a mammoth you can say demonstration be gigantic however you want to say it you can demonstration be overwhelming you can demonstration be a record breaking omo ka say demonstration omo be no e bi nsi Ghana da. And the number of people we will see on the streets of Ghana, it will show how powerful the NPP as a political party is. You can say, okay, yati. I'm say people will come out of their rooms. A man for BPA, they will not go to work. A man for the office, or make jai office rabi jina kwa home. Ma me form to me, no me be jai diana no. Omba be dio mochi if we say, Afenyo Markin send a girlfriend tokonu. You see, a suspended into Afenyo Markin so on tiasie into the ECG container ska. Any Ghana water container ska, any Ghana road fund content sikano, or the bar be campaign ama ni girlfriend Madam Tokonu. And don't get me wrong, when they say somebody's girlfriend, it does not necessarily mean say Sebio or nene da or yini bema not a shouldn't be and yes anete. We all have girlfriends, a ma or yawa damfo. Intia jujuma montiasie. Now demonstration ibo and they be see Afenyo Markin and the leading MPP for say omunye demonstration. 4 other parties or 5 other parties were part of this demonstration. Now you expect to say, anka demonstration as no, say parties now munyina come with tibo muno. Say omuye so potent, omuye party, omuye recognizable, omuye party, omuye effect on our political discourse, and now the way we are basically running this country. Anka also say at least anya kra about beye 10,000 people there. You're supposed to see it. You find say MPP inquire the be about 7,000 beba. Na kokoshe about 400 the dia kana besoso. Is that what we saw today? Did we see the big demonstration at NPP somewhere, the biggest opposition party in Ghana, and that the cause now omu taking so protest now omu yama Afenyo Markin girlfriend now party nimpeni for yesterday show me busa say. The chairman now released his statement said the chairman of the NPP is just going to take a break to prepare for a demonstration. Did you see the chairman at the demonstration? Mekache mo NPP followers is with Jimmy. And because some way, it's not in bad. And you say be a time mo. Me catch them somewhere Jimmy because Mama party for Jimmy mo every day. Did you see the chairman? Did the chairman speak at the event? Did you come across the chairman who they said say we jai thank you Tono or prepare 5 days for the demonstration? Did you see him there? The Ben NDC for a demonstration chairman or leading partner has not shown up. Where will be that? Every demonstration be NDC Bayiano, their chairman represents, because the leader of the party is the chairman. The general secretary is not the leader of the party. The national youth organizer is not the leader of the party. The women's D&D is not, the chairman of the party is the leader of the party. When the party says, say, yeah, thank you to, and I say who born doctor. Now say I will be kind. Until the chairman is taking a break, and the break is because of this demonstration. Now they could do demonstration as now with chairman now. What does that tell you? It means the whole structure, that party itself, sebio, the leadership no Jimmy. Now, there's a reason why today they are not so loud about the demonstration, because it flopped. Because Ghana they have come to that realization, say the MPP is just a killing machine and not a party that can help us govern Ghana. Let me make a statement again and put it on record. 90% of Ghanaians have come to that realization that the MPP as a political party is a killing machine. It is not a machine. It's not a party that is willing and ready to help us govern as a people. And Internet, so many people walked away from this personal protest because Afenyo Markin wants his girlfriend Tokonu, the Chief Justice who has been suspended, to know, say, Sebio Minja Ukwemu, I am doing everything possible to bring you back, which is never possible. Now, Shadie, before we go into the demonstration itself, Yanshe numbers na NPP focus say Ebin Sida, the biggest numbers are Yehubi Ewo Ghana election. These are the numbers. demonstration, no MPP plus 4 parties in any. I'm just a gun of Jimmy. So demonstration on we no 4 parties plus MPP. And I'm here no. I did not edit this. So these are pictures, videos you saw. And I'm so happy. They be a government we say, Senka, any day a government will best try so best stop it be from demonstrating in Ghana. Kajo Mahama Bunsa me mabodam. The NDC government is not going to stop anybody from demonstrating. Some person who called Mahama office the letter question in Sema, you have the right. Yeah, the bema. Yeah, Tata will be a some person demonstration weekend be a the NDC government will give you protection. This is the NPP now. Almost the biggest opposition party in Ghana. Now, kasa yentie. This is their biggest demonstration. Adaya, they are saying, say, no, sorry. Yenja ni medio mochi. And nam kuno mobo chucho mucho. Ubiana yobi, chocho mucho. I just say, Afenyo Markin, wacha enyoma tuwa ya mwoma ni girlfriend tokunu. And a demonstration, besiaba. Ubiana yobi, chocho mucho. Now, who ya demonstration about girlfriend na? On can't just a girlfriend demonstration in charge. Demonstration you bubu tot 13 nko na 13 mra before demonstration we so yeah strictly by invitation there strictly by invitation demonstration. I've told you people the NPP still don't understand the say Ghana nye krasi biemo. They are no more attractive and they will never be attractive until party nankasa goes into detention for bare 50 years. The ideology behind the party Ghana for nyina behu. The reason tia party we were hono Ghana ni bia we 10 years cranim. It's real serious Ghanaians who think deep. They will never fall for these gimmicks. No, these antics. Ghana ni anajuni juma will never fall for this. Now nim dia ya. They be the technology. MPP leadership in penifora na yadwin so magimi. Na dia ya ne say enkwara no mu die chire no. Sa young ones now with the party without due respect. Do Jimmy champion for no and then a hard no. Because at a point I was thinking, say, a bedroom point to be cut off point to be or some new crop of young people be they are intelligent enough to understand, say, and your tribe and your literature party and your lies and your timid power. Now being honest in your deliberation, in your communication, and being honest about things you speak on. But there you say, in Kitwana Mudi Cheno, Emi Asamikawi, Omo Jimmy Champion for now. This is a young girl. I know the demonstration.
Let's watch this video so that I have some 1 or 2 things to tell you. Let's watch this video.
If there are genuine grounds to establish a prima facie case against the Chief Justice, or consequently, if they do find reason to remove her, they shouldn't because she's a woman?
Yeah, they shouldn't. And I feel that...
how's that good for democracy?
It's not good because it means that the executive is now undermining the judicial independence. They can't function on their own. Because when you come into power, you appoint someone from your party to become the Chief Justice. How is people safe from justice, you know?
Were you in this country when Charlotte Osei was removed through the same processes that are enshrined in the 1992 Constitution?
I was.
How did you feel about that?
Well, she delayed in announcing our Nanado as president. So with that, she had a motive.
So you think that's justified?
It's justified.
But the Chief Justice, Mirabe Saba Tokono, is not justified?
No, the petitions because of the petitions that were brought forward that she should be removed doesn't hold ground.
Have you seen the official release of petitions that have been brought against her or the leaked ones?
Official, there's one that I know of is from a police officer saying that her demeanor in court was.
Have you also seen the one that said that she was sponsoring private vacation and paying her spouse and child per diem?
What has that one got to do with being a Chief Justice? It doesn't hold grounds, man. It doesn't hold grounds. Because even if she's not a Chief Justice, there are most people in Ghana that sponsor their kids, they fly private jets and all that. So you can't say because of that you should remove her.
God have mercy upon us.
This is where the problem is. And this is the kind of mentality I'm going to party no mudi where you are this girl or young girl. Ne mame ne papa boka de na ko school. Oh si bia odwene. And this is also a test on ni. And this is for the NTS where MPP ni akwara o. Obenyini ababaye constituency women's organizer. No name one ababaye treasurer. No name abetna TV so also the nyansa chen ye nyina. Won the exhibition of Jimmy. Yebusan say now I see a demonstration no adentra na say nye say president beba no abayi eye chief justice dey free or no ma me say okay na Charlotte say na wo krom ha na eyi no also ori na wo krom ha na say ekwan amofa azi Charlotte say say Charlotte say time Ekufuado win election no wa anya ne ntem amobɔ results ne ntem ti na eye pa say ombe pamo no na journalist say na madam Tokonu unim say eye petition e ba no nsɛm bi wo mo so we hu ba ko atiti bi ba ku bi a we hu ono wa kenkan na police ni bi na sure say ma me ne body language ni di mi na nye na ma me ne sabu san say sa petition mu ade likiri bi say Madam Tokonu the Chief Justice of Ghana onim Ghana mra nyina onim bone from papa no wa man ni kunu watam ni kunu si play mu atam ne ba si play mu asa ko mo pay dem $10,000 eye taxpayers money wo awugina we o ma me asebi obebi owo no onu sisika uhu ni sen o se se de nya asem we ko yesi na kam de boto akekere no na ko na nkwase de na fra enam de ko bokina na yakutwa mangraman and they say nyasemia ekroma na wo onti ase enti the NPP the leadership no these are the people they be because Nicaragua for ejimi for no the foolish masses nobody part ni chire bi nie enti obega so ahye wig into nim nyansa dabi enya wig bia na show ebi wan Cambodia a ponko de ene hye no ewia ne bo a na asase na adwene enya wig ni wig a sha utumi da de hye ni tin na adwene say wig e Cambodia ponko bi a wewu da no bako twwa ne dua no eno hye ni ti edua ewia bo pe no abodam ensema abayiwa wekin eye den na Ghana ni tumi tina so we ne de be kekere man. You see the kind of people we are trying to govern with. And then I'm catching Ghana for say we need to leave these people behind. We don't even have to engage them. When they want to exhibit their ignorance, leave them. When they want to believe in their own lies, leave them. Let us just move forward. Let us support this government, this party. They are going to make mistakes. Let us caution them. Let us guide them. Where they have to be cautioned, we do it. Where they have to be guided, we do it. Where they have to be applauded. Then in the next 42 years, things will change for Ghana. Now, Sanko way, the way they reason, the way they think, the way they feel so entitled, the way they say, Obiye Jimmy, but you see, when you get an NPP person, now we need to come one-on-one. I want to know how foolish they are. Oh, say, ya chick could see about could be giant chain near Busan questions. Oh, be at here. You was 200 womb. Oh, say, the chick could see about could be giant chain. Now you Busan question. Say, hey, now Katesia pa went to our boy. Bema etimishan hon say enda. Enti oh say o chikusie ba kufri nkusie na say hey, sa nkusi bi di nkusie chi. When your friend nkusi pata. Wig she no, o just say wig. Cambodia ponko wewu into onam no adwene ni nya adwuma. Hwa analysis bi oye. But you see, the biggest problem we have is such people and these people, such kind of people, they are so enshrined in what they believe in. You cannot change her mind because nakuma Jimmy Tarohon. Nebrabo Jimmy Tarohon. Adwene Jimmy Tarohon. It is tough to move with such people. You leave them behind. Technology inti ne hu we we nka unhu. Enya technology anka ndenka unhu. Anka we di anka peace FM for catch. Hey, ende de yehu bi da. Peace order 4.3 ende de yehu bi da. NPP a demonstration chenchirenche e de abeswan kran na John Dramani Mahama ban no de ende enfifre ti omo no e che otwen bi ode dukrum na de si ye ene se Afenyo Markin oye minority leader no on the DMPP fo anima obobo chenku e diasa e bobumoye e de koduru Jubilee House na nde ensema ye ti yenti bi da eye mrahye mbejom aya de odi anim kumafo no eye Afenyo Markin e de nanu asem otudwa no eye MPP fo e de niodin se bi omo se omo ni abreko na se bi radio and soldier. MP me say near to one year load you downloading kwasiasem. Near downloading kwasiasem, near download and can you technology and can kwasiasem way.
Technology. I shouldn't have technology.
And can technology and can use a sound go forward. Nobody demonstration.
Let's watch this video so that I have some 1 or 2 things to tell you. Let's watch this video.
If there are genuine grounds to establish a prima facie case against the Chief Justice, or consequently, if they do find reason to remove her, they shouldn't because she's a woman?
Yeah, they shouldn't. And I feel that
how's that good for democracy?
it's not good because it means that the executive is now undermining the judicial independence. They can't function on their own because when you come into power, you appoint someone from your party to become the Chief Justice. How is people safe from justice? You know,
were you in this country when Charlotte Osei was removed through the same processes that are enshrined in the 1992 Constitution?
I was.
How did you feel about that?
Well, she delayed in announcing our Nanado as president. So with that, I think she had a motive.
So you think that's justified?
It's justified.
But the Chief Justice, Mirabe Saba Tokono, is not justified?
No, the petitions because of the petitions that were brought forward that she should be removed doesn't hold ground.
Have you seen the official release of petitions that have been brought against her or the leaked ones?
Official, there's one that I know of is from a police officer saying that her demeanor in court was.
Have you also seen the one that said that she was sponsoring private vacation and paying her spouse and child per diem?
What has that one got to do with being a Chief Justice? It doesn't hold grounds, man. It
doesn't hold grounds. It's not going to hold grounds because your wig is not holding the root of your skull. Your wig is not holding grounds. The wig you are wearing, the Cambodian tail, it is not holding the root of your skull. It is not holding ground. Now you say we're going to Jimmy, yeah. Where more?
Including yourself.
Well, that is the communications officer of the new opposition New Patriotic Party. As you can see, the march has started. The action is right behind me, and we are marching. First stop is Parliament, and then of course we proceed to the Jubilee House to present that petition or present their grievances to the president. They say hands off the judiciary, and that's the whole intention for this demonstration. At the heart of it is a suspension of the Chief Justice. I want to engage some of the people with placards. Hello, tell me, what does the placard say?
Are you seeing it?
The placard is today.
Are you seeing it yourself? So I won't talk again.
What does it mean?
Are you seeing it yourself? So I won't talk again.
Yeah, but you're holding it. What does it mean?
To judiciary, that's all. Do justice to judiciary, that's all.
All right, he says do justice to judiciary. Madam, what does your placard say?
Executive power has limits. So judiciary fund ya ya pamo muna ya pamo ochina ya bisai papa joma ama say e die na baye a omampani jeje aba emra no wo ho wa ansesa no omampani ya omampani kofu abaye emra no wa ansesa no omampani atamese baye emra no wa ansesa no wo bedi wudi first ukọ wa ansesa mra omampani akufu ado aba wa ansesa mra no what's number 4 third one what to babe sisamla no anya dia ya
wo si emra be na wasisa
emra na bo judge for ewu ban no samra no yensisa no 1993 ana mo share samra no to wo nko ade wo dan ade na opesa wo ya adwi be na ba utrim enti opesa sisamla no enti ye ma ye jira judicial na nim se anya dia emra no yensisa ne nai yensisa na otira anya sai o tinta tukoko ne dai ya dia tirano eti ya warning no we are warning your mama o say you papa o ya da just opposite sabra dia you better take tukoko
wow passionate rhetoric here. Hello sir, how are you feeling?
Yeah, the way I do it maybe so demonstration power mama you should not change the woman, you should not let the woman to work.
All right, thank you for speaking to us. Of course, tensions are running high, but there's excitement. You can see the bus band following us, there's music. Although they have a serious issue going on right now, of course, they have to have some fun while they're at it. So we'll try and engage some more people and then understand. I really want to focus on the placards and what it means. Hello, madam. What does a placard mean?
Hey, hey.
All excitement for what?
No, I will not come.
All right. What does a placard say?
What's it? What's it, man?
What's it?
What's it, my kind?
What does it say?
Minimo.
I don't know a crowd, so who invited the crowd?
Me jara omani mame.
Who are no money mao? What's the fire day?
What's it?
What's the fire day?
What's it?
What the mouth the fire day?
I didn't tell me ba. What's it, man?
What's it?
What's it, my kind?
What does it say?
Minimo.
I don't know a crowd, so who invited the crowd?
Me jara omani mame.
Who are no money mao? What's the fire day?
Oh, brother, ya go ball. I didn't watch on what do we grow fancy. I did 1,000 Ghana foom or comedy. Comedy wise, so when I'm putting Ghana say MBB demonstration. Yeah, the card about the placard about say, hey, yeah, don't a cock at the seas there. Afenyo Markin as a go for free with the bar. Give you, hey, MBB. Me cast on Jones me more there. Afenyo Markin on the bus bed 20. We need about 4. Omunyajumo. Itu na juicy car. Iya kwando tum. What the mic ba inkranze. Oyo humba papa. Men kasa rough. Omu di winnie bum. Omu tim foot road. Omu winnie ba to kaswa. In foot road omu tim. Kikiri. Afenyo Markin dane yere nchen e ni girlfriend awo enchen ewo e yila tobi okwashi. Ene wasesa gofo egu trotro every uniba. Ene wa ka kire one awon me ka kire one. Yeza afashe wie 120 Ghana aza woda wor koye nde wokwa wode bibi ba won kuta won kasa inkran na record inkran yidu nkran a wobusa wasema menka kwame ato nano ono so nano ye meka osa mezi bidu ha no wode mam emimi nyimaze emi kom na wodem na me go fanti no ko bi de no enkwasi asem we ne ye guide de ye gina ya say MPP ko demonstration. You see the foolishness with these people. They know, say, their followers are ignorant. They know, and technology and come with you. Mumba musema technology, and that technology and carry go. Because say, hey, demonstration no my. Kwame atoni ebusa nte de ne watchro so. Osama minyimazo, amiskime, what's me free winni bana membra. Ya MP no de mayen. Abroach Sujaman, on no de main. Iti aswane gukabu wejana irene ma ofie ade a wonji 200 Ghana na wonko kuta tabo wo de tabo beba won say de omufri wini baba de ka kire omu no Afenyo Markin ka kire omu say wo konkran idu nkran wo fra baby circle idu a obama tabo ma ekuta wo ma tabo na wanu dwom men ko kasa nkran de won kasa rough idu nkran na dem radio fui watch mic abrofui wo be kasa wanyiwa yiwenyiwa yederesa men ko kasa ngu kasa dim ikasa wo hu kwame ato so de wo hu camera ohu hwida wo hu oba no ho febusa questions kwame ato say ende mama nkebi na nipa nche medurufia evidence
including yourself.
Me jara omani mame.
Who are no money mao? What's the fire day?
What's it?
What's the fire day?
What's it?
What the mouth the fire?
Minimo.
I don't know a crowd, so who invited the crowd?
Me jara omani mame.
Who are no money mao? What's the fire day?
What's it?
What's the fire day?
What's it?
What the mouth the fire day?
I didn't tell me ba. What's it, man?
What's it?
What's it, my kind?
What does it say?
Minimo.
I don't know a crowd, so who invited the crowd?
Me jara omani mame.
Who are no money mao? What's the fire day?
What's it?
What's the fire day?
What's it?
Or the mouth the fire day?
I didn't tell me ba.
No. Osisa one free Winniba. Abuachino. What is very we are what is our good car with them punching? What our bank clean? Whatever table me kuta. Whatever wa ear pega tabon. E bankanfo. Them radio phone work abroad for do. Iwa kawan dum. Kwame atoso tumi kana no dum. Into one so do yebusa ne nsam. And I say me na obeba na odema minimal ko. Na yeto MPP ko demonstration. MPP ko demonstration. Enti yenja bibia out of frustration. And the minority leader, Madam Tokonu's boyfriend, he slapped the police officer. And I expect the Ghana Police Service to release a statement on that. You know the reason? Because Afenyo Markin ebo police in Yasum. And as a minority leader, okay, this is Afenyo Markin. He slapped a professional police officer who was protecting such a twerp. Afenyo Markin was being protected by a police officer and a police officer said you was around on the way a V8 and trim. A police officer waging a rehearsal for hours. Afenyo Markin, who is supposed to know better, also no a lawyer or a minority leader, he actually stretched his hand at the police officer. Obo police in Yasum, and this political party, you expect young people like us to get up. Sorry, send me the MPP. Memkasama MPP. Mejimi. This is Afenyo Markin. Out of frustration because Odumse or PBB, you see, at a point they wanted to cause commotion. At a point they wanted chaos. At a point they wanted to push the police to the wall. Na BBNC, na etwonto, na BBNC no maka say police for Mahama police for Bomuto. It was not happening. When they go to the Jubilee House, yaya barricades. Before you go through the barricade, we need to know you, identify you, and know who you are. Because you are entering the Jubilee House. You are entering the seat of government. Until you cannot just be say, may I have your mark at least they need to have a physical assessment of you before you are given that nod to enter. Afenyo Markin in who say, John Mahama and Abain, they have given them every access. Access via chaos. Police for have been professional. He wanted to start something. He wanted to confront the police. Now a person police for reacting. Now afe intokwakwesi in front of Jubilee House. Now afe okoka say John Mahama police for the instructions so omumbo or no minority leader ne MPP for in front of the Jubilee House. And I'm expecting the Ghana Police Service to release a statement on this because adia Afenyo Markin here no sebio Senka police ni na tini nsa ewo Afenyo Markin so a ankenda na dwinkianda. This is Afenyo Markin. This is Afenyo Markin slapping the police officer. He actually slapped the police officer twice. And the Ghana IGP boss is sitting there. He should be charged. He assaulted a police officer. 2 times Afenyo Markin slapped the police officer. This twerp, and we sit in Ghana. This is a person who is supposed to know the law. He is the minority leader in parliament. He slapped an innocent police officer 2 times. So imagine, say, a police officer in the tenant and saw Afenyo Markin so can I drink better. But the IGP is sitting there. He thinks that we are building a church. The IGP is sitting there because he used to have friends in the MPP. So when the MPP they fool, the IGP covers it up because Jimmy. Now, sir, just away from Afenyo Markin. When a young man tomorrow shoots a policeman in the head, are you going to go arrest the policeman? Afenyo Markin is a member of parliament. He's a lawmaker. Afenyo Markin is a member of parliament who knows how the law works. And also he's a lawyer. And you, the IGP, you are sitting there like a toy. You think this is a joke? You think this is about going to church and going to dance? You think that the law was made for you and your friends? You have to be fired as an IGP. You are a waste of space. Afenyo Markin, a member of parliament, leading a protest. A young police officer stands in the sun for hours to protect Ghanaians and protect Afenyo Markin. Afenyo Markin gets in front of the Jubilee House and slaps a police officer. And you, the IGP, you sit there like we are joking in this country. If you cannot be the IGP, just fucking walk out. He needs to be arrested. He needs to be charged with assault. And we sit there and we are sitting there, innocent person be the one. Why is Afenyo Markin walking? Why is the police not bringing a statement out? Why is he not being invited? A police officer was assaulted by the minority leader. Watch the video again. You, this IGP, you will never have peace under me. This is right in front of the Flagstaff House, the seat of government. Right in front of the Flagstaff House. And this fool, you want me to respect him? Honorable. Now, I am a teacher and go for honorable, honor, like MPP for Jimmy for honorable Kennedy Japan. What is it, maybe man of Kennedy honorable? My foot. Why should I call Afenyo Markin honorable? Now, you know why? This IGP is not ready to work. This IGP is just a slow motion IGP. Then people like us, we are not going to make your job easy for you. After Afenyo Markin slapped this young police officer twice, they quickly went to Joy News. You know what they went to do? Muntie Richard Ahiagba, the director of communication, MPP. Muntie Senior Adia Moshe, see how the guy narrated it on TV. And the IGP is sitting there. You're sitting there like a toddler. You are sitting there like a church mouse, tolerating this nonsense. Now, Ochina young man, police, are you going to arrest that person? Listen to the MPP. You see what they did? And they sent their communications officer to go on TV to lie about what we all saw. Now, listen to their defense.
But we managed to submit that petition. You know, this thing is talking about Honorable Afenyo Markin having attacked.
There's a video where he's seen pushing the police officer.
Yes, it was chaotic. It was chaotic. We commend the police. DCOP duty. I commend him. He's done great work. We appreciate that. But it got to a certain point, you know, there's this tension when we want to let people in, people out, and all of that.
This was around the Jubilee House area?
No, this was around the Parliament.
Right.
Right. So it was a very tense space. Myself got caught into it, trying to create space. It was very tense. And then in that process, the leader was hit right very badly this way, right on his chest, and he actually was almost taken out of the match. I had to take him to the washroom and it kind of just cool down.
Alexander
Afenyo Markin. So it was, if you saw anything as though he's attacking anybody, it's a reflex trying to defend himself. It wasn't anything that he intentionally.
So he was rather hit by a police officer.
He was hit by the police officer right on. I was standing right by him. He was hit this way on the chest because perhaps the police officer didn't know him, didn't identify him, and hit him on the face. So I had to tell him that this is the minority leader. And then he kind of cool off and then allow for him to enter. So my brother's propaganda won't wash. This is a massive demonstration. Their government, this government.
Yeah, here's some nonsense. And I'm so pissed with that journalist sitting there. You saw the video. And you, Elton or whatever, sitting there like a junkie. You saw the man hit the young police officer. Where in that video did Richard Ahiagba take Afenyo Markin to the washroom and brought him back? And then kwasi journalism, no. We saw this thing on TV. We have all witnessed what happened. We have witnessed it. The guy is lying. And you, a journalist, instead of you to protect the police officer, because the police in a shakwa we asuma, and NPP will make the whole demonstration about that and say the government actually sent the police officer to hit Afenyo Markin. Now, Kwasia Webejina TV so catcher will say, Afenyo was hit on the chest and that he took Afenyo to the bathroom, to the washroom to clean up because police in the board or born the bono. No one. If the police no ebo Afenyo Markin boso e ma ne ho into Richard Ahiagba e tam de call bathroom and on side ne buy no be remu. This is what we saw. Where did the policeman hit Afenyo Markin? Where did the police officer hit the guy? And when did he take Afenyo Markin to the restroom to go clean him up to bring him back to now come enter? Why are we lowering everything in Ghana all in the name of politics? And we the journalists who are supposed to be fair, we have to be solid, resolute, and ask these people we need to be firm. We are sitting there like foolish idiots. We all watch the same thing. You make this clown. Jimmy Wabejina TV so catcher will say Afenyo was hit on the chest and he took him to the bathroom and Afenyo was collapsing. Afenyo neneno into no sabaye. Afenyo Markin has assaulted a police officer. The minority leader who says is a lawyer. The minority leader who says is a Oshemra Oniminyansa. The guy who is leading the 88 people in parliament. The 38.2 people. The guy has assaulted a police officer. A Ghanaian should be able to sue Afenyo Markin. But we sit in Ghana, media houses are playing this thing like a normal thing. Say, Ghana Police Office, the IGP, if your men go out there and the young men out there, they strike them, don't make any noise. If any police officer is attacked in Ghana from today by Ghanaians, anywhere you send them and they get attacked, some get shot, do not make any noise. Because you are encouraging these kind of attacks on the police. Because now, we all know that you, the IGP, you see this as a normal thing. The young people on the street, that the police have to go out and protect themselves. You have given the police to them to destroy the police. If the IGP does not take any action on this, then you people, when you go out there, the people will come after you. They will assault you physically because we have seen on TV. We have seen a whole minority leader slap a police officer because of a politician, because the party in the MPP, the IGP is saying no problem. I am going to remind the IGP of this incident every day, like the way I remind Anefi of his crimes. Every day I sit here, I will play this video, I will show it to the IGP, and I'll let him know that that is the legacy. So free Ghana police moi until he takes action on this, until Afenyo Markin is invited. Afenyo Markin needs to be charged of assault. Until Afenyo Markin is invited by Ghana police and charged. The IGP will be on my show every day, because now we know that the young people out there, you can also attack the police. You are condoning that, and you are making that official, and I will help you. And if you're a young police officer in Ghana, now you say, this thing you are seeing is a joke. Do you know the thousands and millions of young people there who are taking inspiration from what Afenyo Markin has done? Do you know, Nipa Bebreba, young people Bebrebe, they have watched this and taken some kind of inspiration from tomorrow. You will see how police officers will be attacked in Ghana, and people will make reference to this, because politicians are not bigger than the ordinary Ghanaian. And when I say ordinary Ghanaian, the people who are not sitting in parliament, the people who are not in the Flagstaff house, the people you people are not seeing TV every day on TV, those are the people who are running this country. And if the IGP today is going to cover up for a criminal minority leader, Afenyo Markin, who attacked an innocent police officer, then the police, the civilians, we are equally right to attack any police officer who tries anything on us. I am saying this, and the IGP needs to listen to me. It is looking like he doesn't know what's going on. It is looking like the position is going into in his head. He's becoming pompous. He thinks that the position is a position that he has to retire with. He thinks nobody can do anything to him, but we can force you to do your job, and we can force you to resign, and we can force you to be sacked. So make sure this this minority leader, he's brought in and he is processed. Every single day I'm going to show you the IGP on my show. I am going to show this video on my show to remind the young people out there that the IGP has given a green light that if the police or any police officer tries anything, attack the police officer, because the IGP is seeing Afenyo Markin and politicians better than you until the IGP takes a step, until the IGP decides to charge Afenyo Markin with assault. If he does not charge him for assault, then we are going to make sure every single Ghanaian, every single young man, so police need to try anything on you, try something on that police officer until the IGP takes a decision. Because this video, you cannot tell me that we should let it slide. So I'm promising the IGP, Mr. P, Mr. S, get me his picture that we put on our show every day. We will let the world know what the IGP of Ghana, the kind of nonsense he's condoning. Obi call parliament, Emma Echo crash Obi Echo say Obi car keke. You people jailed him. You Ghana Police Service. A young man, we did not even check his mental status. He went to Parliament of Ghana, Oko crash Obi window keke. Moga police vote actually court me jailino. Mabuboda, mo just Jimmy. Some innocent man, we didn't even know his mental status. Ora Parliament, occupy car keke. You people you convinced a judge to jail that man. You police, you Ghana police, you convinced a judge to jail that young man. We did not even check his mental status. This foolish man called Afenyo Markin, or a minority leader, he attacks the police twice. This guy slaps a young police officer twice. Now, young police officer no, or no such opportunity. Na say okobokro or bobi twa. Why mistake? At the actual the two police officer and same. No, also everyone's life is at risk because and there we are beating them in public. Nobody say anything. Now okitoro bobi timutwa. Has he made a mistake? And the president and everybody in the NDC they look weak to me. The president to every single person in the NDC, they look weak. This nonsense happening. Some questions say and they could for the Messi. Some questions say we share the TV and they could for will it ever happen? And yakasa mo be deep power mo NDC for and I'm just say sorry. The nonsense must stop. The foolish diplomatic that kind of nonsense lifestyle. No, you people have put a stupid stop to it. Obit boom run so we need to deal with the person. Why are we building this country like sorry? I didn't question no. Who is Afenyo Markin? So this is a promise from me to the IGP. I am promising you today. And if you don't take action on this, I will let the world know that you are the fake ass IGP. You have given the young people out there they should kill police officers on the street. They should attack police officers until you IGP. Besides, thank you. Until you IGP, you make a decision. Afenyo Markin is brought in and charged. I am never going to stop this matter. Because at least we all have seen the video. We have seen the footage. You cannot come into that office and make it your wife's office. You cannot come sit in that office and make it look like Osia Isro. You cannot come sit in that office and make it look like Osia Sumo. We are not going to worship you. We are going to force you to work. And if you decide not to work, we will sack you. What do you say? At the form, sir, people should win power and give you power for you people to misbehave. Take action. You have 24 hours to bring Afenyo Markin in. He needs to write a statement. He needs to be charged. You cannot tell me the court will only decide whether Afenyo Markin was wrong or not. You cannot come and tell us that he has come in, he has written a statement, he has gone. He needs to be charged. Because I am doing this to protect every single police officer on the streets of Ghana tonight. Do you know what that video is doing in the system? Unim confidence I had criminals. Unim inspirational abonne for air taken from this video. And you sit there as an IGP. Masa, so what brako pefie bitina. If you think you are tired, I have your personal number here. I'll forward this video to you. Opa responded. Opa man responded. I don't care. But I want you to know, say, I will see say you have gotten the receipt. Why are we entertaining all this nonsense? Why is this happening? So the young man who is a police officer or a waster now, do you think people will be interested in going to the police again? Every day they have been on the receiving end. And the Ghana Police Service, the young people have been on the receiving end. Nobody speaks for them. Now what's not police do this age? You are sitting there making this look like a movie. You are playing politics. How long have you got to be serving in the police service? I am promising you this, my friend. You can be my father. But at this point, I am speaking to you because of the position you fill. You are a public servant and you need to do what is right. With all due respect to you as a father, as a parent, I respect that. But you as the IGP, you need to deliver. We are not going to mince words because of your age. If you think you are too old, if you think you are not respecting you, leave that office and give it to somebody who is willing to do the job, who is willing to take the heat. We are not going to entertain this nonsense again in Ghana. For 8 years, this nonsense went on. Near to Hana Dampare, etam police phobi, say, or the armed robbers we kwa check location. Ya koya, ya bo a police phone inatu, armed robbers tu, ye nipa, okoya tip of everything there. Innocent people were killed. There were murders in the Ghana police and the Dampare. Dan Paris set up a whole murdering machine in the Ghana Police Service. We saw all that. You know all these things. Dan Paris, Oba Bontano Kuta Bible. Oba Bontano Betonya Minyom. But in the Ghana Police Service, he had murdering machine in the Ghana Police Service. Dan Paris had his own police in the police who were committing murder. You come in here and you are going to condone this nonsense, and you are making police look like say, so you are giving inspiration to people to go after police, to slap police anyhow. Who is Afenyo Markin? We need result. 24 hours, the Ghana Police Service, this is the footage you need to give us results. We need a statement from the Ghana Police Service. We need a statement from you, the IGP. I swear to God, if you don't, the rest of my production till you will be like our nephew on my show. Every day I'll remind Ghanaians of what you are condoning in Ghana. We are still live on Loud Talents TV. My name is Kevin Taylor. After this short break, we will continue the show.
Yo! We are best fishermen. No one survive. I watch it. You will for Belgium, it was Belgium, why
You are still live on Loud Talents TV. My name is Kevin Taylor. It's exactly 4 p.m. US East Coast time. It's definitely 8 p.m. in Ghana. Aka exactly 1 hour. Not sure no I end the Obia Eshe. Yeah, because any control bibia. I decide the media space, you know, because menam kuta no kreno. Oba na udiatra. You take your head off. Very, very important. Some Jandambi call around. I don't know if we have time to deal with it. Mr. P, Mr. S, the documents are in one of the, I think we will deal with it tomorrow. I have enough time tomorrow to deal with the Jandam. It's got to do with Bank of Ghana and a data bank issue. Be a amount will be a church on Semfaho. We will set the record straight. We will let the world know and Ghana know, say that story making round to say, yeah, Bank of Ghana, they have given Data Bank another contract to be doing some things, you know. It's a lie. The truth, and we are not just going to come speak. We will just add the documentations to it to prove to you, say, what is in circulation is a lie, Jandam. Tomorrow we will kill that. We have the document, but we have to kill that tomorrow because time no day. Now, and the MP before it could do a Jubilee House, you know. They tried to do something. They tried to make it look like, say, the NDC government led by John Mahama, they don't know what they are doing. And as usual, they tried to play their childish politics when they were presenting the petition. Let's listen to Afenyo Markin. One interesting thing, say, the person who received the petition, on behalf of the president, Nidindi Standogwe, who is the deputy chief of staff, the Flagstaff House. And they make some very interesting, straightforward, categorically straight, honest statement. Because you see, you need intelligent people to always deal with these piglets. Now, Standogwe edgy petition, no. Before Afenyo Markin hand over petition, Standogwe, no. Okay, can't quite say in fact, let's Let's watch the nonsense Afenyo Markin said. And I'll play to you the response from Standogbe, or J. the petitioner. This is Afenyo Markin and his group of piglets.
And Frank, this is to you. The language is very respectful and decent and expresses our views because we know we are addressing the president. We hope that it shall receive the needed support for the Chief Justice to go back to her office and do her work. Thank you so much. Thank you.
On behalf of the Chief of Staff here in the Office of the President, and on behalf of the President, I'm delighted to receive the petition from the coalition and it will be duly presented to the Chief of Staff for the attention of the President. Let me say that we are happy that your process attention of the President. Let me say that we are happy that your process started this morning and has ended very peacefully. That in itself is a very strong message about the democracy that President Mahama wants to instill in our dear country. If it were the case like this over the past 8 years, I'm sure that the retaliatory politics that you talk about wouldn't have been the case. You referencing retaliatory politics is an admission that the 8 years of President Akufo-Addo and Mahama Bawumia were not the best for this country. You can be assured, however, that President Mahama, as every Ghanaian knows, is not that politician. President Mahama does not believe in retaliatory politics. He's described as, too much of a father for all kind of presidents, and everybody knows that. Whatever actions that are being taken now, whatever decisions that are being taken now, as everybody knows, is in line with the provisions of our 1992 Constitution. Indeed, before President Akufo-Addo left the presidency, he himself had started a certain process where issues were brought to him about the Chief Justice, and he referred them to the Council of State. And that is what President Mahama has done. It is not about retaliating on something that was done by the previous administration against President Mahama or the NDC. So the process that is ongoing is constitutional, and I do believe that if the committee that has been set, completes its work, whatever decisions that they make, just as the Council of State's advice to the President was binding on him, it will be binding on him. I can assure you and the people of Ghana that we appreciate the fact that just as government, ensured that you went about your demonstration peacefully, there was one also last weekend, peacefully without any attempt at preventing you from expressing yourselves. We will continue to allow for that peaceful expression of ourselves in this country under President Mahama. Nobody is going to inhibit or stop anybody from doing that. That should tell you that President Mahama, in less than 120 days, has demonstrated how he is going to save the democracy of Ghana. He is going to grow the democracy of this country, and we are going to be together. We will work together with you and all the political parties, and your petition will be given the due response. I thank you very much, my brother.
So you see, Nyansa Foba, you see the response he gave them. Now, because they were very uncomfortable, who say, stand a Jimmy for, because Afenyo Markin edit petition man, he thought he was so intelligent to the point, say, okay, can some way retaliatory and ma bino BBAC bin ma banning and I just obey MPP and I didn't understand so jail letter no so oh yada must say but to me the crata we are back Flagstaff House somebody by my president say Mobo Enjo Chief Justice ya suspended no say someone got some kaya. The John Mahama ye, Mwanga sama breast will be in Sida. mo ankasa mo a mo gyina manim ha yi time a mo tena so 8 years obi ampo ntuma anya demonstration ntuma ba Jubilee House ntuma be amba ma president letter mo ankasa sa munim se John Mahama ye nipa bi a mo de ne compare mo Kufu Ado ne mo ba omia na ye pe obi a odi kebima min kebi so and the Ghana fo nyina friend say hey papa we de sebio intate kro ntumi nkuna obi anim se John Mahama oji kebima min kebi endi eno ka se mo ankasa mo nim square mo gyina hei demonstration amu ye nei mo ni anje obi ambo mo police for na guard mo obi a so mo sade mo be wura ha mo nim wanwan se ke mo be gyina no enti mo ankasa mo mfere and also na watch asimu kwasi ampanyi bi ye bi obi amfa ne nsanka no ena mo so edi jimi asoso abeduru ha ose obi amfa ne nsanka mo enti mo ankasa dia mo ye mo mfere ana mo hu se NDC aban no kire se sebio nyansa eni odo eni ebu e de kikire man no e wo se musua bibi frim na no besi kura no ka chom se he de mo ye dede wo hu ya musua Afenyo Markin ye dede a watwe magidi chi efise ne girlfriend toko no hu asama bei ose John Mahama nya eboni bia ewom se mo ye kire ene de ye obi a tumi tinitini ne nem o hwa na bi ne fu a ado ye a ohia se obeye exercise eye general secretary Petition ne ni aisa ponjiredi be ya ohia se obeka sama ne ni sebio anantema ne ni atenetene Afenyo Markin kurukuri anakaka wure gudu tiri hu ya ono so abegire ya munyina ya rewo mo ho and eye se mo be ye exercise na Standard ka say opese odwudwa bibi mu kire omno bote ase se sebio ade omo ye ne nde nyansa bi anim efri se eba eye petition ebe president say Chief Justice Madam Tokonu yenyina enya John Mahama mpo ne start ye Afenyo Markin nim Petition 2 nim ena ofo legend su nim say Nana Addo Kufu Ado etia ban mu ena manfo man petition say Chief Justice de dwumadi a odi no sebio enso ani ena Kufu Ado de to nchen inti President Mahama bae no krata da ho no so be so mu a odi wudwuma inti John Mahama enhyera mra foforo John Mahama emfa koti kwan so enye bibia eye japade Kufu Ado jaaye no eno ena sebio waba a obo ho bra inti sende masha black monum kankan ananoma Petition abegina ha e wo semu ankasa mo fere de maye no inti Standard e ka no diplomatically a midwudwam e wo street so no o ka kasa kwa kire mo se sebio nka mogimi kura no ka mo musa mo ho se Kufu Ado te so no saa ka bi ma men kebi demonstration ayeye e ma sebio obi mfa ne nsanka obi a sebio wutumi kire wa adwene no eno kura kekene nka so mo hu se aban papa aba inti Standard ka kire mo se omo fo mo gimi nkofie nkopepa omo to na sebio dia start na dia John Mahama eye no eye ade Kufu Ado start ya sebio otwa so eye oman na ye kikire eye ntoaso governance is all about continuation enti Standard ka kire mo se krata ne de ne nsaka ebeko president wo se ebeko se nko ene de dustbins na wo kwano so no munim na o ka kire mo se omukoro omunkoda ndwene wo enda sunia so hu se anka oma breso anka saade we nsi intende John Mahama mo musa akonya no emoma ye de oma ye na omfo mu gimi nkoda na sebio efutuo enti na ye da na yato ye punum we ena Standard e ka ne brofuma ende PZ fo nti medwudwam amagana fo nyina ehu no kore no now yes ati another story you were about 50 minutes to end tonight's show Mama Revi because Chief Justice Nankasa ne kan ye Madam Tokonu.
Simply, no decision that I have made in my role as Chief Justice or in my capacity as President of a panel of the Supreme Court has come from anything but a knowledge of law. No matter how many noises are made, the law is the law. No matter how many noises are made, the law is the law. No matter how many noises are made, the law is the law. And the only answer one can give to all the hand waving is no matter how many noises are made, the law is the law. And the only answer one can give to all the hand waving is the legal answer, unless we want something else. No matter how many noises are made, the law is the law. And the only answer one can give to all the hand waving is the legal answer, unless we want something.
Yeah, I want for catch a year Chief Justice to MPB 44. Mrs.
David Kama, Mamena Pendream TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, Pendream TV. I see say a lot of people are moving from the traditional media to the social media. And Pendream, you are setting the pace because you bring the issues as they are. And the those are the issues. And then Unipa are not ready for just ordinary endorsement. But people want to hear the issues. What are the issues? What are the possible solutions? So for me, I'm endorsing Pendream TV. And I'm recommending that Obibiana who affiliated traditional media and wire board with it, I'm going to live up to expectation. Your next last stop, Pendream TV.